Shabbat Shalom, Moadim L'Simcha, and welcome to 5 Minutes of Torah with a Beth Israel Rabbi. We are in the middle of celebrating the holiday of Sukkot. This holiday currently is in what is known as Chol HaMoed, or the intermediate days, but its direct translation is actually a bit of an oxymoron. Chol means mundane, and Moed means holiday, and so we are in the mundane holiday days. These days are different from the Yom Tov days in the fact that we are allowed to do things that we are not allowed to do on Yom Tov, such as film this video, build or put out a fire, or build or even destroy a building. But throughout the entire holiday of Sukkot, we do certain customs, whether if it's Chol HaMoed or Sukkot, such as eating, or as my children did last night until it began to rain, sleeping in the sukkah, taking a lulav and an etrog and shaking them in all of the directions of the world. This particular holiday of Sukkot is symbolic of all of the other aspects of Jewish tradition, in the fact that originally this was a holiday that was directly related to the fact that we were an agrarian people. And the fact that we were involved in farming meant that our holidays reflected harvests and similar ideas. But as time moved on, even thousands of years ago, we became more of an urban people. And so our holidays became days that were in remembrance of events in time. The holiday of Sukkot became a remembrance of the fact that we were spending our time sleeping in booths while we were wandering in the Midbar, in the desert. The holiday of Sukkot is also directly related to the land of Israel, as is all of our holidays. And in just a couple days, we will mark Shemini Atzeret, the last 2 days of Sukkot, and actually a holiday unto itself. Shemini Atzeret is then directly followed by and connected to Simchat Torah. On Shemini Atzeret, we pray for rain. It seems a little funny to pray for rain here in Vancouver, considering that we have so much of it, especially over the last couple weeks. But we're not praying for rain in Vancouver. We are praying for rain in Israel. In fact, I'm reminded of a story that I heard from my distant relative, Rabbi Infeld, who lives in Israel, made Aliyah many years ago, but grew up in Johannesburg in South Africa. And he tells the story of when he, as a child, asked his father, why do we pray for rain on Shemini Atzeret, where in South Africa it's the spring, and there won't be any rain for months to come? And his father said to him, because our rain doesn't fall in South Africa, our rain doesn't fall in Vancouver, our rain falls in Israel. Immediately after Shemini Atzeret, we celebrate Simchat Torah. We celebrate the ending and the beginning of reading Torah. For us, the greatest celebration of the year, with the most amount of singing and dancing, is connected to the celebration of reading of Torah, the blueprint for a spiritual and a moral Jewish life. On Monday morning here at Beth Israel for Shemini Atzeret, we remember those dear ones who have passed away as part of our Yizkor service. And on Monday evening at 5:45, we begin the celebration of Simchat Torah with a dinner, a free dinner of hot dogs and veggie dogs. And then at 6:30, our hakafot, our Mariv service and celebration of dancing with the Torah. And on Tuesday morning, we continue the celebration of Simchat Torah. And by the way, both of these programs are for people of all ages, children and adults. And throughout all of Sukkot and Simchat Torah and Shemini Atzeret, we are joined by Cantor Yeshai Rakovsky, an Israeli cantor who is actually living in Germany at the moment, who's joined us for the holiday to help beautify our entire holiday. Shabbat Shalom and Moadim L'Simcha.